Hi, welcome to the second part of the Spur gear housing in Autocad. Maybe, just maybe, hide those solids here. Obviously, they're not on that. That's on 3D solid, so let's hide this one here. Okay, I will need a rectangle and my XY plane is not oriented the right way, so let's rotate it around the x-axis by 90 degrees. Now I should be able to draw a rectangle. So let's go for our sketches layer. There you go. Go for a rectangle. It should start at 0, 0. And it should be 300 by 110. Okay. Now this needs to move to a different point. So let's go for move, not copy but move. I want to move this rectangle, right click, and the base point should be in the mid between 2 points, between this point and that point, and the target point should be, let's take a look, at 0, 0, 85. So that should be at 0085, and that should be hashtag 0:0:85. Oh, I've got it wrong. It's minus 85. Okay. So let's move it again. Right click from this point in that direction, and that would be 2 times 85, that would be minus 190. But I've got the trace, so it's 190. So it should be at the correct position. Yes. Now let's make an extrude with that rectangle, right click, enter. It should be altogether 12. So let's go for 12. And then move it 6 millimeters to the opposite direction, which means it's at the right place. Great. Let's put this one here also on the hidden layer, this one. And okay. Next rectangle should be, let's start again with a new rectangle at 0, 0, and it should be 270 by 145. So it's 270, column 145. Enter. Let's move this to the origin. So go for move, select the rectangle, control right click, mid between 2 points, somehow it doesn't work. Let's repeat. Select the object, right click, then go for mid between 2 points, this point and that point, and push this one to hashtag 0, 0. And another extrude, right click, and in this direction 12 millimeter. Nice. I will need another rectangle, so let's move this maybe to, which one is visible? This one here, to that layer. Okay. I will need another rectangle, so go for another rectangle. Should start at 0, 0, and it would be 200 by 145. Let's move this to right click mid between 2 points, this point and that point, and this should be at hashtag 0:0:12. Yep. Let's isolate that for the moment, that polyline. Make an extrude with that sketch. Right click, enter in this direction, 7 millimeter. And I want to add a draft which is called taper faces in AutoCAD. So let's go for taper faces. I want to taper this face here, that one here. Right click, enter. Let's go from that point in that direction and add a taper angle of -45 degrees. That should do the trick. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Now let's move this maybe to a different layer, maybe to the solid minus layer, and isolation. And now I want to remove from this solid that solid. So go for subtract from this one, right click, that one here, right click. Nice. Next I need to do the ribs. Therefore I will need, yeah, I have to go for maybe a rectangle up here, which could go all the way, should be in the center, and I could do it with a rectangle from this position as well. So let's see, maybe switch to VCS, working coordinate system. Yeah, this looks with a world coordinate system. This looks okay. So go for top. I will need a rectangle. So go for home, go for rectangle, and this should be, that distance is 270. Yeah, I could go for a little bit less, but it should be more than 200, so let's go for 270. That's okay. So let's start at 0, 0, and that would be 270 by 12 minus 1 would be 11. Okay, let's move it. Right click. I need a space point, the midpoint of that line here, and this should be moved to hashtag 0, 0. Nice. Let's make an extrude. So go for extrude, select that rectangle here, the polyline, right click, enter, and it should be 4 millimeter. Then select it and move it in the opposite direction, in this direction by 2 millimeter, which puts it right in the middle. And now I need a linear pattern. Can we center it? We will see. Okay, let's go for a rectangular pattern. I want to pattern that solid here. Right click, and this should be along the Z axis, so X would be 1, Y would be 1, and I want to go for 4 instances right here. The distance in between should be 20 millimeter. Yes, not associative. Close that array, and then do the same thing in the other direction. Another one, select again that solid. Don't wonder, that's because of the del object variable, so there are 2 right now at this position, but in the end I will make a union, so it doesn't matter. Right click, again go for 1, 1, 4 in Z direction, and the distance is minus 20 in between. Looks pretty good, so let's close that array. And now I want to make a union between this one here, and let's select them like this. Right click, and I'm done. Looks good. Bring back that hidden one, and maybe move this solid onto the same layer. That would be this one here. Nice. Hope this was helpful. Hope you liked it. If you did like it, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would really help. You could follow me also on GrabCAD, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, X, and many more. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.